Howdy hey everyone, welcome back to Happily Adventures After. I am London and I am so excited that you have joined us for our Hey Disney Give Me a Review this week. And we are excited to talk to you about Captn Cook's breakfast at the Polynesian Resort, which is probably our new favorite hidden gem for breakfast at Walt Disney World. Now before we get started, I want to let you know what Hey Disney Give Me a Review is. Basically, it's your virtual concierge to all things Disney. Just like the Hey Disney feature on the Amazon Alexas, so that overlay in Walt Disney World resorts, we're here to bring the magic straight to you. Whether you're planning a trip to Walt Disney World, maybe it's to Disney Cruise Line or Disneyland. Maybe you just want to explore some of the best dining, park experiences, flights, hotels, attractions, shows, and so much more. Well, we've got you covered with real, honest reviews and all the time you need. We are kicking off this Hey Disney Give Me a Review on one of the best breakfasts I think that we have ever had, and that's at Captn Cook's, which is Disney's Polynesian Resort's quick service. Because, oh my goodness, it was great. Even though it's not your typical table service restaurant, because it is a quick service, it's that, hey, if you don't know what a quick service is, that's like McDonald's, right? So you're grabbing and going. However, Captn Cook's is seriously incredible, especially for breakfast, and the atmosphere feels like a mini vacation to Hawaii or something like that because of just all of the fun that it gives with the Polynesian village resort vibes. Oh, it's amazing and a great way to start your park day. So you don't need to actually be staying in any of the quick service locations to purchase breakfast or any other food from that location. However, some mobile ordering is reserved to the guests of that resort, and you'll get notified of that when you go to mobile order on your My Disney Experience app. So just respect that. Just go order from the kiosk, like the cast members who are there. Well, let me say, we started off our day here when we were actually going over to Epcot. We were not going to Magic Kingdom. We parked, though, in the Magic Kingdom area, so the TTC, so that Ticket and Transportation Parking. We parked there, we walked over, and we went to the TTC and just kind of like scooted over because there's a little opening that allows you to go to the Polynesian. We did that. We got there for our breakfast, which I believe at the time we were there ended at 11. It was either 10:30 or 11 a.m. I can't remember. We were in off-peak season, so sometimes hours just adjust a little for peak time. We got there about 30 minutes to spare for breakfast. So we went up and we ordered. For our early morning adventure, going over to Epcot, we actually, and I talked about this actually in one of my other videos or podcasts I did, we did a monorail race where we drove our vehicle, so our rental vehicle, and one of us took the monorail to see how long it would take to get there. It was really fun. So that was part of the experience. But when we got to Captn Cook's, let me stop there, which Captn Cook's is in the back of the Polynesian Village Resort. You just have to ask a cast member if you're unsure of where you're going. You just walk into the main gates. It's on the lower level, so the first level of the resort. You walk to the back, so if you're going forward, you then turn left when you can't go forward anymore. You'll see kind of a dead-end hallway. Then you turn right, and you'll be able to see it. But if you need more assistance, please ask a cast member. They're happy to direct you. Okay, I've said this is what we've ordered 3 times, but truly, this is what we ordered. We got a breakfast order of Tonga Toast, which to those of you who don't know is exceptionally magical. It is basically a quarter a loaf of sourdough bread stuffed with bananas. I think it's bananas Foster. Then coated in cinnamon sugar and deep fried. Oh, that was good. We also got the classic Mickey waffle meal because why not, right? It was a great way to get Mickey waffles. And there was, I believe, 3 in the meal. And we got it with bacon, sausage, and breakfast potatoes because why not get those extra sides? We also got 2 hot teas because adult meals do not include your beverages. However, if you are on the Disney dining plan, you can use your resort refillable mug for your beverage. So getting 2 hot teas because it's early enough. You got to get those green teas in. Our total with all of this came out to, before tax, $28.26. Now, adding that sales tax for this, I always want to give you the pricing so you can budget. It was an additional $1.98. So in total, with tax, US dollar comes to $30.24. Now, I am Canadian, so I will convert this to the exchange. I didn't love the exchange at this point. It was $1.42 when we went. So for every dollar, you add $1.42 to it, which brought it out to $42.94 Canadian. In all honesty, for two people, that's $20, $21 roughly, and nearly 50 cents per person for all of our sides that are included, because you get sides with the Tonga Toast. So we got all of those breakfast, potatoes, sausage, bacon, the waffles, all of that. Not a bad price. So $15 US or $22 roughly per person Canadian. In Disney World math, not bad. Truly, it was not bad. I want to highlight the Tonga Toast because we adored it. Now I'm going to start right here. I do not like bananas. I do not like bananas Foster. So I ate around the middle. Okay. I ate all the deep fried cinnamon sugar goodness. And my word, was that amazing. My mom, who was with me, she likes that stuff. She likes the deep fried bananas Foster and all that. She said it was spectacular. She will go back again time and time. She said she's not actually going to, but she would eat this every day if she could on her trip, kind of thing. She liked it that much. Truly, it's a love. It's a deep passion love for this Tonga Toast. Tonga Toast is deep fried in cinnamon sugar. Oh my goodness. And it is French toast. I think I forgot to say that about the Tonga Toast. It is French toast, okay? Dipped in deep fried cinnamon sugar coating with bananas. And it has a strawberry compote on the side. Again, I didn't eat that, so I don't remember eating that. But my mom loved it. It is easily one of the best breakfasts, and it's very filling. I highly suggest you sharing this with two people. My mom and I shared it, and we brought some home with us. It was that good. It was a very cold day. It wasn't going to go bad in our park bag. It was that good. We brought some home with us and ate it again. Like I said, this is huge. Easily shareable. One of the best Disney breakfasts. It's very sweet, it's filling, and it's just impeccable. Now let's talk about those Mickey waffles. They're a great pick. You get your Mickey waffles, you get your bacon, you get your sausage, and excellent helping of breakfast potatoes. They are the classic Mickey waffles. I can't say anything more about them other than they're classic and amazing and phenomenal. If you do like Mickey waffles, this is a place to go. They did a great job. Plus, add those hot teas in because it was very cold. It's just a great way to start your day. Again, let's dive into Captn Cook's a little bit more for this Hey Disney Give Me a Review. And as I said, it is a quick service restaurant. It is in the first floor of the Grand Ceremonial House in Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. So that is the main building of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. It's very well themed, and it's themed to a casual island-inspired area with indoor and outdoor seating. It was way too cold, so we sat indoors, but indoor seating is very limited. We were just there during an off hour where people were already in the park, so it was not hard to find seating at all. It is a great place to stop before heading off to the Magic Kingdom if you are going to get your breakfast there between 7 a.m. and 10:30. I've seen it kind of close up for breakfast sometimes when they're doing a transition very quickly. However, 11 it's usually open to, as I said earlier. Absolutely ideal before heading off to the parks, especially if you're going on a monorail loop, if you are coming off property, so stopping here before going to Magic Kingdom or Epcot, or if you're staying at this resort, absolutely great place to grab Tonga Toast before you head off on your day. Now, the Polynesian Resort is one of Walt Disney World's original resort when it opened in 1971. It has very lush landscapes, a white sandy beach, and excellent ambiance dedicated to the Polynesian area. So it's a fan favorite to many, and it really does nod to that South Pacific area with all the Disney joy included. Noting, it is one of the original resorts. They have refurbed quite a bit of it. However, if you're looking for that Riviera-esque lobby, it's not it. It's very Polynesian. However, like Polynesian Resort, you gotta know the Polynesian Resort when I say this. However, it is not the new Island Tower, or it is not the new refurbished rooms. It's a little bit older, but I think that's part of the charm. As a note, I said earlier, kind of diving back into this, so you are aware, we parked in the Magic Kingdom parking lot, and we walked over, and then you can take the monorail over, but I highly suggest you walk over from the TTC, which is the ticket and transportation area. Don't take the monorail loop over. You're going to stand more time in line than you would to let you walk. It's a very, very quick walk, and actually depending on where you park, you can get there much, much faster. So when you park at Magic Kingdom, just walk over to the Polynesian Village Resort, because I'm saying this because Captn Cook's doesn't actually count with the valid dining reservation in terms of parking at the Polynesian. So if you're just going, you're an off-property guest going to the parks, and you're already going there for that day, so you paid for your parking, or if you're an annual pass holder, it's included in your ticket, your pass, just park at Magic Kingdom and go over. So if you have a dining reservation at one of the other resorts, or at the Polynesian, for instance, you can park in that parking lot for, I believe it is 3 hours, and then you're right there. However, it is not part of the dining kind of requirements. So you are not supposed to be parking there for a quick service meal only. Make sure that you park at Magic Kingdom. Makes life easier. I hope that that kind of cleared that up. All right. We talked about all of the ambiance. We talked about what we love. We talked about what we ordered. As per usual, let's get into our pros and cons, because there are pros and cons to everything. Our pro for Captn Cook's breakfast is that it has absolutely delicious food, especially the Tonga Toast, because I will say it till the cows come home, and then they'll go out and they'll come home again. This was phenomenal. It also has a beautiful setting. When you're surrounded by all of the joy of the Polynesian resort, the beautiful theming, there is nothing better. It is also a very convenient stop to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Because it sits on the monorail line, you can either monorail over, you can walk, it's a long walk, but you can monorail over to Magic Kingdom, or you can walk yourself back to the TTC from the Polynesian and go over to the Epcot resorts. Having this quick access to the park is excellent and makes for a great stop pre-park. Now, let's get into cons. So our first con is that there is no direct parking for quick service dining. As I said earlier, it does not count. Therefore, you're going to have to park at the Magic Kingdom to continue going, and it is a bit of an inconvenience. So I do apologize for that. And suggesting it, just know you're parking where you're going, kind of thing. Also know that it is limited seating, especially during busy hours. We're talking when it first opens, at prime breakfast rush, so on and so forth. That way, you're just aware that it may be a little harder to get direct seating within the restaurant because it's very limited, especially during busy hours, if you're going for prime breakfast. Now, the last one could be a con to some or a plus to others is it's a quick service, not a table service restaurant. So don't expect that you're going to have a server, you're going to be doing all of the bells and whistles that come with a table service meals. Nope, it's just order your food, get it, and enjoy. It's great if you need a quick meal, but don't expect it to be that sit-down restaurant everybody speaks of. Nope, that's Ohana's. That's on the second floor of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. So if you're looking for that, definitely book Ohana's. All right, in conclusion, what do we give this for our Hey Disney Top 10? Well, our Hey Disney Top 10 review for Captn Cook's breakfast is a 5 out of 5. If you are headed to the Magic Kingdom resorts, or even Epcot or any other resorts around you, go to Captn Cook's because it is a hidden gem for breakfast. Whether you're craving the incredible Tonga Toast or just need something hearty like a Mickey waffle and breakfast potatoes before rope chop, this tropical oasis hits the spot. The Polynesian is has tasty food and easy access to the monorail line, so it makes a great place to start your Disney day. All right, everybody, with that, I have given you our Hey Disney Give Me a Review for Walt Disney World's Polynesian Village Resort, Captn Cook. So this quick service restaurant and their breakfast. I want to know, do you like Tonga Toast as much as we do? Do you enjoy getting your Mickey waffles here for Captn Cook's? Is this a place you've thought of stopping before heading into the Magic Kingdom? Let us know here on our podcast as well as our YouTube and on our Instagram and blog. So our Instagram is at Happily Adventures After and our blog is happilyadventuresafter.com. And we would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along. We love having you and we can't wait for you to experience all the Disney joy with us. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. My name is London and I will see you real soon. Bye everyone.